welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Sharon, and on today's video I'm just going to be giving you guys a few tips and like guide on like when you come here to Istanbul for the first time, like you're just coming, you're landing and you want to know what to do, or like what apps to download that will help you, or like I also got a lot of questions about, people have been asking me about what do you need to bring like to Istanbul and all of that. So I'm just going to touch like a bit of every single thing. Right now I am on like a quick life update, I guess. Right now we are currently on vacation because we just finished our first semester exams, so I'm currently at home doing basically almost nothing, and I decided to film a few videos for you guys. I'm trying to make the best of my time because I did say I want to be posting 4 videos every month. We'll see how that's going to work out, but like for right now I'm trying as much as possible to give you guys good content, that can help you guys. So enough of the talking. Oh yeah, before I get into the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to comment down if you were confused about some things, and also don't forget to share this video to your friends, your family, your loved ones, even to your enemies. Share to everybody. Do you understand? Yeah, so I'm going to give you guys like 5 seconds to subscribe. I'll be waiting. Are you done? Okay. So now, first of all, I'm going to start with the apps that I would absolutely recommend for you to download on your phone for when you come to Istanbul. So the first one I'm gonna say is Google Translate. That's the first thing that you should download. Like Google Translate should be number 1, because obviously you come to a country that doesn't like speak English as their main language. You meet a few people that can speak English, but like most of them don't know how to speak English, and like you're coming to the airport, you don't know anybody. So like the first thing you need to do is get Google Translate. Google Translate is available offline and online, so you really don't need to have data for you to be able to access Google Translate. So before you get to Istanbul though, because for Google Translate the default languages are only like English and Spanish, I think. So you need to download Turkish too, so you can be able to like use it offline. So do that at your house, do that in Nigeria or what the country you're coming from. Download it there, download Turkish, so you can be able to like translate from Turkish to English or English to Turkish, basically that. And also for you to get internet, if you're thinking, oh, how do I get internet to like call my family members, I just got to the airport, how do I get internet to call my family members? There are, after immigration, I don't know if there's anyone before, I don't know, I've never seen, but like after you pass the immigration line or like passport and control basically, and they stamp you in to come into Istanbul, like immediately you walk past like immigration, there's this thing where there's this stand that basically you can get Wi-Fi. So what you need to do is put in your like passport number, and then they'll give you a password that you're going to use for Wi-Fi. So basically just look out for like, it's like a stand, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like a stand there, and I think there's a sign showing you that is for Wi-Fi. So yeah, just look out for that. Just put in your passport number, and then they'll give you like a password. If not your passport number, I think you can also scan your ticket or scan your passport, something like that. I'm not sure, can't remember, because yeah. Okay, so I said Google Translate first. Obviously download that, you need it here, because when you want to open your electricity, you're going to a place that everybody speaks Turkish, so you need it to like write, oh, I want to do this, then you show them. Obviously once you write it, just show them, they'll read it, they'll understand. Then also sometimes they ask for your phone back, because they also want to like record. If they have something to tell you, they might ask for your phone, and like because they want to like record like in Turkish, so that I can translate to English so you understand. So basically, yeah, Google Translate. Number 2, Uber. You need Uber. Let me tell you, like download Uber. On Uber, they'll calculate. There are like 3 types of Ubers. You can get the yellow taxi, which is like the cheapest fare. You can get the blue taxi, which is more expensive than the yellow one. And you can also get like a black bus, which is obviously the most expensive. So you pick whatever taxi you want, the yellow, blue, or the black one, and then they will show you like your fare, like from the price range of how much it's going to cost for you to go from wherever you're going to the other place, and then you just order an Uber. Number 3 is called Yemek Sepeti. All of these apps, I'm going to just put a picture up there so you guys know the correct one to get, is Yemek Sepeti. Yemek Sepeti is basically where you order food. So you can order groceries, you can order food, they have shops and all of that, supermarkets there. So once you come here, and let's say for example you're staying in a hotel and you're looking for something to eat, you don't know what to eat, you can go on Yemek Sepeti to like get food. So on this they have different like restaurants. You can see KFC, Popeyes, and other restaurants basically on, and pizza like places too. So there are a lot of options there. So you need Yemek Sepeti for when you're like hungry, just go there, order. They have like options to pay online, so like using an OTP, or you can pay with cash, or you can pay with credit card. So pick whatever you want. So yeah, Yemek Sepeti is also an app. Then another app is like Trendyol. So Trendyol is also like a place where you buy stuff from. They have a supermarket, they have also restaurant delivery, but the most important thing, Trendyol is kind of like AliExpress for like for Turkey. So they have every single thing. Like you can buy house appliances, you can buy a phone, you can buy a laptop, you can buy decor for your house, you can buy beds, furniture, like they have every single thing like on Trendyol. So Trendyol is definitely something you want to download. They have clothing, you can get skincare, you can get like your personal gadget, like you get what I mean. It's like AliExpress, but like the Turkish AliExpress, if that makes sense. So yeah, Trendyol is an app you should download. Then another very important one you should download is Move It. So there are other apps that you can use for this one, but like I feel like the most reliable should be Move It. That's the one I use. So Move It basically gives you or tells you, it has to do with like public transportation. So you want to go from here to here and you don't know what bus or like what train or what metro bus or like what domush to take. So you put in your, I'll put in like a screen record of how you can use it. You put in where you are and where you're going to, and then they'll give you all the different public transportation options that you can use. Like that, if you need to like take a metro bus or you need to take a train, and they'll tell you like exactly how many stops for the whole ride, or like where you need to get in from, or where you need to get out from. So yeah, Move It. And they also show you like train timetables, schedules. Like okay, let's say for example the bus you always take is like the 141M. They'll show you, okay, this is the first time it leaves the station. You can also get it from this station at this time. You can also get it at this time. So basically Move It is very, very important for like public transportation. I'll give you like a demo of how it works on the screen somewhere. Then the last one I have right now is eDevlet, which is the government app. During COVID, we had this other app called Hashcode, but you don't need it anymore. And yeah, this app is you won't use it all the time, but it's actually very important when it comes to like getting your information. How do you get this app? So this app, you can't just go on there and just create like a password. So for you to be able to get a password for this app, you need to have your ICAMET, which is your residence permit. Then with your residence permit, you walk into any PTT branch close to you. PTT is like PTT is like UPS or DHL for like Turkey. But like yeah, just Google PTT, you'll see all of them are going to come up. So you walk into any PTT branch and you tell them, oh, I want my eDevlet password. So they'll ask you for your ICAMET, and then they'll ask you to pay like, I think it's 5 TL or 2 TL. I can't really remember how much, but it's super cheap. So you pay to them and they'll give you a password, which is the password you need to log into your eDevlet. So on this eDevlet has all your information. If you want to, because now for like residence permit, you need to have like a registration for your house for where you live. So if you want to get that, it's also from eDevlet. You can do that easily. If you want to get information, for example, like you can pay for electricity, light, all of these different things on that place. So that's where you get all your information. It's super important. And yeah, those are most of the apps, or all the apps I have. If there's a part 2, if I need to do a part 2, I will do that. But like for now, those are the ones I wrote down. And now you guys are also asking me, oh, what do I need to pack or like, come with when I'm coming to Istanbul? Come with your stuff, basically. Come with your clothes. Like any clothing item that you have, bring it here. with you. Now for seasons, if it's for example winter, you don't need to go crazy with like going to shop for winter jackets in Nigeria. You can just buy like one. That one is going to be okay for you. You come here with it, because if it's cold, obviously you need a jacket for when you at least enter, because there are a lot of places you can get like cheap and like easy winter jackets. You have LC Waikiki, you have the factory, you can get like winter jackets there. Like especially when it's time for winter, you see like it's basically, I don't know, like a crazy, like everywhere you see winter jackets. So it's pretty cheap too. So you don't need to like buy winter jackets, buy boots, buy this, buy all of that. Just get like one easy one for when you come in. And then if you want to go crazy with getting winter jackets, you can shop here. There are a lot of places you can get that from. Of course, bring your normal clothing items. Nothing, crazy about that. Of course, your documents. You know to bring your documents. And when you're packing your documents, do not put it in your checked-in bag or your carry-on. Make sure you put it in your handbag or your backpack, a place that is very easy accessible for you to bring it out. Because if they ask you, where's your passport, and you're trying to bring it out from your carry-on, it doesn't make sense. So you put in like a bag, something that you can just put your hand in and just give it to them easy. Yeah. And then I also put down like food items. So if there's this food item, there are a lot of food items from your country that obviously won't be in a different country. For example, let's say from Nigeria, you want Milo. You want to bring Milo. You want to bring your pig milk or like any particular milk that you drink. Try to bring all of it. If you want to bring, especially your like local food items, like let's say for example, like you want to make egusi soup, bring egusi, bring your okra. Honestly, you don't need to bring okra because they do have okra, but it's not the same type of species. You get what I mean by when I say like food items that that would definitely not be in like the country you're going to. Here in Turkey, they have like an African market that you can actually buy stuff from. But like for the first few months that you're here, you wouldn't like know all these places because you're trying to run around to get your documents. You're not gonna be looking for where you buy egusi for, obviously. So bring those things that you need to cook first. Like your Indomie. There's Indomie here, but it's not the same flavors. All of that. Snacks. Let's say you like munchies. I don't know. I've seen munchies here before. There's probably somewhere where you can get munchies from. Like in Aksaray market. That's the market where you go to for like Nigerian food or African food. But like, yeah, you get what I mean. Yes, this one is very, very important for all my natural hair girls out there. You're trying to keep up with your natural hair. You're a natural hair girl. You're all about that. Bring your natural hair products. Because first of all, I don't think you're allowed to buy products like that from, like, let's say for example you want to order from Amazon or something. I don't think you're allowed to order those kind of products here. I'm not sure, but I think I heard it from somewhere you're not allowed to do that. So when you're coming initially, if you want to bring your leave-in conditioner, your deep conditioner, your shampoo that is for your particular type, that doesn't have sulfate, that's for your particular type of hair, make sure you bring enough of all of that. And also your attachment, your hair extensions, like bring enough that will last you at least to make like your next two hair. There's places where you can buy attachments and hair extension from here, but like I said, you won't go and be running and be looking for attachments when you're trying to settle down or find an apartment and all of that. So bring all of those things. Is very important because you can't find them here easier. You can't order them from outside. Yeah. And then also, last but not least, any other important thing you normally leave with back home, like your personal items, your belongings, something that that you use back in Nigeria and you're going to use it back in Nigeria or back in your country. I'm not trying to limit it to only Nigeria. Back in your country and that you use it normally. That's not like your clothing item or like your shoe or like jewelry or something. Bring that. So that's basically every single thing. If I missed out anything, I don't know, I'll write it at the end screen or like the next clip or whatever. But yeah, guys, that is basically every single thing that you need to bring with you, or like a guide on know I'm coming here for the first time. What do I need to do? What do I need to bring? What do I need to have? All of those things. Oh guys, pro tip. When you're coming here and let's say for example you're coming with dollars or pounds, make sure you have like, don't have $100 in bulk. Have like $20, like two $20, $10 bill. Do you understand? Because if you want to change your money in the airport, they will scam you big time. And what do I mean by that? The exchange rate is stupid. Because at the airport they are collecting, I don't even know, it doesn't make sense. The exchange rate doesn't make sense. So I advise, because obviously you will need TL for like paying your Uber, so sorry, not Uber, for paying your taxi guy. If you're worried about how to get taxis and all of that, okay, I'll get to that later on. But yeah, you need money to pay whatever form of transportation that you're going to your hotel or you're going to your apartment with. Make sure you have like $20 bills that you can change, because if you change $100, you will cry when you come out and they'll tell you the actual rates that it is in the outside of the airport. You actually cry. So you better hold 20 small dollar notes that you can be able to change for like transport, or I want to drink water, you're able to change. You get it? So yeah, that's basically it. And also guys, this is something I've been posting for a long time. You want to come to studies in Istanbul, Turkey. You don't know where to start, you don't know how to start, you don't know what documents you need, all of that etc. You want help with your visa application, you want help with your equivalent certificate, you want help with your residence permit, you want help with getting an apartment, you want help with getting temporary accommodation, you want help with getting airport transfer or pickup. Make sure you contact me on the number on the screen. It's my WhatsApp business, and I basically help you with all this things as an agent. So basically, if you want to come study in Istanbul in fall of this year, I think it's 2023-2024 session, make sure you text me on the number on the screen, and I'll be waiting for your text. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some information from it, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.